Hi guys, you've just had your heater delivered, you've just took it out of the box, you're excited, you want to get it running quickly. I'm going to show you how to. So I'm Andy Fireblade, and this would probably be a good time to click on the subscribe button so you don't lose me, because I've got a load of videos about these heaters that you might be interested in. So you've got it out of the box, you've got a big bag of pipes, clips, clamps, and you've got these instructions that are no use to anybody. They really don't help you get started. So we want to get this thing running as fast as possible, just doing the essential basics so you can see the thing in action. So this is really quick start, guys. This is my quick start because I know how excited you are. You've just got a new machine, you want to see it running. We're going to get this running in a couple of minutes, don't worry. So first of all, you want to put some fuel in, just a couple of pints, diesel, kerosene, paraffin, whatever you've got, just a couple of pints, bang it in. You can play with other fuels later. So the next thing we need is a power supply. Now I've got this 12-volt car battery. I'm using this little piece of wire with a couple of crocodile clips to attach it to the machine. Whatever you do, do not use an intelligent car battery charger. This will blow the little control module in the machine because it sends pulses of electricity out and it will blow your machine up. Okay, so I've just taken the cover of the machine off. You do so just by removing these four little clamps, and you have to just take the lid off the diesel tank so it goes past the hole in the cover there. And all we're doing now is we're quickly priming these pipes which go down to the burner from the pump, that's the pump there in the back of the machine. It's only a small thing, that's what you'll hear ticking away. So we do need to see these pipes full of diesel before the machine's going to start, or it just won't start until they're full. So if you just make sure they're full before you try and start the machine, you'll save yourself a lot of hassle. So with the machine turned on, press these two buttons together and then you'll hear the pump start ticking rapidly, and you'll see the fuel go all the way around this clear pipe, right around the other side to the burner, and then the machine is fully primed. So just put that cover back on and we'll put the lid back on. So we're ready for the first initial startup, guys. I have to stress, at this point you've got to have the machine outside. There's going to be a load of smoke and it does get pretty fumy and uncomfortable, so you want it outside at this point. So upon pressing the start button, it probably takes about 30 seconds for the machine to start working. There's a little glow plug within the burner itself. That's got to warm up and get like red hot, and then you'll hear the pump start ticking, pumping the fuel through to the burner itself. So start off on a very low setting, 1 or 2, and then you'll feel the heat gradually start to come out of the blower itself. You're going to get some smoke. This is an initial burn off, I call it. You're going to get a little bit out there and probably a little bit more from under where the exhaust comes out down the bottom. This will last 2 or 3 minutes and you won't get it again. Then I would say run it for several minutes on quite a low setting, and I would see this as like running a new car engine in. And then after the machine's been, as I said, been running for about several minutes, and if you're like me, you're going to want to turn it right up to full power, which is number 6 on this machine, to see what it's capable of, see how much heat it throws out. And they really do throw out some heat, guys. And I think it's quite scary when you turn it onto full blast for the first time. The pump starts ticking a lot faster, and the burner starts like building up like a jet engine, and I think it's quite scary to start with until you get used to it. I must admit, when I have my heater on in my workshop, I just have it on setting like 1 or 2 most of the time. I pretty much never have it on setting 6. So that was my very quick quick start guide. Now you can go and finish setting it up properly. So you need to just put your air filter on, get your exhaust routed out of the building and choose your power supply. Also, if you do want to take this control panel off, you can undo these two screws, mount this bracket on the wall and have that mounted on the wall somewhere. You can extend these wires. I think there's only 3 wires in there with some normal household cable, and that's quite nice to have that mounted on the wall. Okay, so I'll just show you the other machine which I've got set up in here and I'm using. I've just put a little piece of wood, it's not even an inch high, to raise the front of the machine to enable a little bit more gap for the exhaust to come out the side there. And as you can see, I've got an extension pipe just attached to the other one with a Jubilee clip, and that's going out the wall there. And then you can see the power supply is one of these little power supplies which is hooked up to the mains via a plug there. I'll put links to these in the description for you, and I'll show you the exhaust outside. Okay, so this is the exhaust outside of the garage. Obviously it's a wooden wall, and I've put a sand and cement mix with a metal pipe in the centre there, so it doesn't burn the wall. And there's the extension pipe with the little silencer on. But yeah, that's been a great little setup here in the garage, guys. Again, I'll put links to all the bits and bobs in the description. These 12 volt power supply, I think they're about 20 quid. The extension piece for the exhaust, I think they're about £7 or £8, and quite a few other things I'll add in the links, guys. But yeah, I know these heaters are a little bit of a faff to start with. They take a little bit of thinking about and setting up. But once they are set up, they're fantastic. If you have a look at my other videos, which there are many of, just click on my username. You'll find all my other Andy Fireblade. You'll find all my other videos, and you'll see I've got one of these which I used all last year heating my house up. It was absolutely fantastic. Through all the expensive fuel price rises, I had one of these. Just pumping hot air into my house. That's a great video, if I say so myself. It saved me a lot of money and it kept me nice and warm. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate you spending your valuable time with me. And if you haven't already, please give me a little like and subscribe to the channel.